the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Running with power. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll pull it down and run. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. The Gators will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. He's got it down the middle. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Now on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. They're working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Power football with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. The toss sweep to the right. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. Hard running there. Showing off the arms. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. At the 45, on his way. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Touchdown, Florida! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And there's just an example of over-pursuit by the defense. I think they were expecting the pitchman to get the football. They got way too wide. Give the quarterback credit. He read the defense appropriately, put his foot in the ground, got north, and he was gone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He'll keep it himself. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Trying to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On third down, going up top. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite. As we crank it up in the second. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On second down, wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Toppins. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a host, and he's seen that thing in there. He'll pull it on the read. Now the pitch. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They'll leave it with him. They get him down. Tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it. 4th and very, very long. Pulls it in. It's Toppins. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down here for the offense. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. Give to the running back. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's right on target. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the offense on first down. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Movement here from the tight end. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Can't get him to the ground. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Out of the gun, the inside give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They'll try the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Terrapins in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, the freshman, able to get home with the sack.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare, so hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time, just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up fourth down.
And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Now rolling to the left. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's got the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.